Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
Tonight I don't wanna be alone. I need you as my comfort zone, yeah. Woman, you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Me know you are gonna call me the bad ras. I mean no hands but me love fat. When you gonna come my way? Come and make my day, girl. Me day you well fit and prepare. Come make me full you up and loving and care. With your energy, your vibes, make everything right. Will surely fulfill my needs. Woman, you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Come make me take you on a dinner date night out. Then take a view up at the lighthouse. And me done book the all-inclusive hotel. Tell me if you're ready for we drive out. Candlelight and everything right. Champagne and chill and the temperature nice.
Pull the one from top of all, it's a be them too bad.
Tonight I don't wanna be alone. I need you as my comfort zone, yeah. Woman, you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Me know you are gonna call me the bad ras. I mean no hands but me love fat. When you gonna come my way? Come and make my day, girl. Me day you well fit and prepare. Come make me full you up and loving and care. With your energy, your vibes, make everything right. Will surely fulfill my needs. Woman, you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort. You know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Come make me take you on a dinner date night out. Then take a view up at the lighthouse. And me done book the all-inclusive hotel. Tell me if you're ready for
I'm more Shepherd. Yes, he wants. He wants some comfort.
We don't take this as no one night stand.
Hey.
Woman, you beg a little comfort.
What me say?
And you know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort. And you know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Yeah. You know, I need you. Yeah. Tonight, wanna be with you. Let's do this, baby. Listen to the music. Oh yes, now. Woman, you beg a little comfort. And you know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg a little comfort. And you know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Woman, you beg some comfort. And you know you beg some comfort. I've been waiting so long. And you know you beg a little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Yeah. You know, I need you. Yeah. Tonight, wanna be with you. Let's do this, baby. Listen to the music. Oh yes, now. Woman, Woman, you beg you little comfort. And you know you beg you little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Baby, me you beg you little comfort. And you know you beg you little comfort. I've been waiting so long. Woman, you beg you some comfort. And you know you beg you some comfort. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long.
That's right, kicking it off with the sound of Imar Shepherd. The man says he wants some comfort. I can no longer say he's Imar Shepherd, he shall not want. It's Imar Shepherd, he wants comfort. Okay, the Badras needs comfort. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show. Yes, indeed. It's always such a pleasure to have you. Please like, please share. I'm doing that as we speak. All right. And I just want to say I appreciate everyone who's tuning in right now, who's checking out the Wayne Hall Show. All right. Glad to have you. It's my pleasure. And today we have a great show lined up for you. Yes, indeed. We have a good one. We're going to have Miss Jacquel Tucker, serial entrepreneur, business coach, nonprofit leader, organizer, founder, you name it. She's going to be on later tonight to talk about what she does and how she does it and how she can help you. And also how you can help yourself to do better, to go to the next level from good to great. She'll be here to tell us about that. Before that, though, who remembers the Grace Thrillers? Yeah, man. May I talk about childhood days, you know? I know yesterday we listened to Grace Thrillers, you know, man. And they have some, I'm telling you, you talk about a rich legacy of gospel music in Jamaica, that's the Grace Thrillers. And so Canute Ellis, he did a sampling of one of their songs, and it's back out. Rescue Me is just mashing up the place everywhere. And we're going to have him on, ladies and gentlemen, at 8:45. And he's going to tell us all about this project and how it's doing. All right? We're going to drop that single. You're going to love it. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before all of that, we have Anthony Turner with the eReport. Anthony Turner will join us with the eReport. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, enjoy a great show. I have to shout out my folks on Linkage 101.75, 104.5 FM New York. Big up to Dexter Blake, Linkage, DJ Linkage, HypeFM, Frankie Lex and the crew, Clark TV Network, Viscosity Blend, Island Worldwide, Reggae Vibes Radio, Yard Flow TV, Energy Radio 1. Big up to Energy Radio 1, Fenton Troy and the crew. Big up to you. All right, youchooseradiocom.com, VJ Smiles, DJ Rasduga, everybody, Kimon, the whole family over at You Choose Radio, Fresh FM Radio, big up. Catch my show live tomorrow evening, 5:30 on Fresh FM Radio, our time, 10:30 their time. If you're on Restream, hello. If you're on YouTube, good evening and welcome. If you're on I'm not on IG tonight, but the WayneHallShow.com. Thank you so much for listening. And my Facebook Live audience, hey, let me not be churlish and not mention you all right? So let me start with Christine Rendell. How you doing, Christine? Oh, CR over there in the UK. Always checking us out. Such a pleasure. Presenter, Clear Lily. What's up, presenter? Good to always see you, man. Thanks for passing through when you can. All right. Natalie Sky Voice Lawrence. Welcome, my dear. Always good to see you. And also want to say a big shout out to everyone else that I might not have mentioned. Now, let me go over to the other channel because I would hate to get chastised. I do, ladies and gentlemen, you'd not believe the messages I get when I don't shout out. When I don't shout out, folks, okay? So let me go over to my other channel right now and see who's on and give them a big, yeah, see? I would have gotten me. Let me turn it down. Yeah, let me turn that down because, see, they know, I would have get a beating, you see? DJ Charger, big up yourself. Hi, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer, it's always good to see you. My fellow Saji. All right. Yeah, man. So, welcome everyone. Good to see you, Jennifer. Sophia Young, good evening and welcome to the Wayne Hall Show. Now, also, I have, please follow me if you don't, so you know when I'm live. I'm on YouTube as well. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's at Wayne Hall Show. Just put in at Wayne Hall Show, the at sign, Wayne Hall Show, and subscribe, please, so you can see when I'm live. I'm really trying to do more with YouTube this year, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. All right, it's such a pleasure. And I want to say a big shout out to JC on the check-in, Jazzy Jazz on the check-in, JD Bear, Amaya, the entire household. How about Kiwi and Jessica? Good evening. Welcome. All right, let's talk about, I heard that this song mash up Rebel Salute. Anybody believe?
Watch ya! Lava lava! Oh, Internet singer Irie!
Oh, chatty mouth! Too much
Singer!
Why you get the liquor thing and go leak it? And she told you that it was a secret.
What?
Why you chatty so much?
Lava lava hoy!
Why you get the liquor thing and go leak it? And she told you that it was a secret.
What?
Why couldn't you keep your mouth shut? Oh well, yes. She thought that you were nice.
My deceiver!
So she gave you a touch of real life.
And that a guan!
She make you fly like a kite.
What a guan!
But what you did to her, that wasn't right. That wasn't right, no.
Philippi laugh about the girl afraid of you. You know she said that the woman gets scared of you. She give you peace and she have more prepared for you. But through your mouth, she not left no more for you. She no want no chaos in a relationship. She no want no man, she don't want a name and gossip. Life too short and she want enjoy it, baby love. Me a beg you run with the culprit. Lock him out of the house and now make him come back. You want a real love and not a talking parrot. You want a man to make you can't tick round the clock. Not a man to have your name on like post up. Lippy love about the girl afraid of you.
Hey.
You know she said that the woman gets scared of you. She give you peace and she have more prepared for you. But through your mouth, she not left no more for you. Labba labba.
Why you get the liquor thing and go leak it?
Lippy.
And she told you that it was a secret. Why you chatty so much? Chatty so much. Why you get the liquor thing and go leak it? And she told you that it was a secret. Why couldn't you keep your mouth shut? Oh well, yes. She said that you're so ungrateful.
Deceiver.
On top of that, you've been so disrespectful. To her, you should be thankful. But instead, you've been so disgraceful.
Hey, lippy. Me say motor move fast and them brains a move slow. How your bedroom business reach out a door. This is something where the girl want to know. She better ask him mother if I saw him really grow. She want a man to hug her up and kiss her up and love her up and give her romance. Boy, she no want no blabber mouth, no chatty mouth to make her life unbalanced. Boy, sing her.
Why you get the liquor thing and go leak it? Then she told you that it was a secret. Why you chatty so much? Why you get the liquor thing and go leak it? Then she told you that it was a secret.
Blabber.
Why couldn't you keep your mouth shut?
She feel run with boy.
It's a secret. Why you chatty so much? Why you get the liquor thing and go leak it? And she told you that it was a secret.
Blabber.
Why couldn't you keep your mouth shut?
She feel run with boy.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are listening to the Wayne Hall Show. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Always a pleasure to have you. Always a pleasure to have you. All right. I want to shout out to those watching on YouTube. All right. Those on Facebook Live. Yes. Everybody who's checking us out right now. Thank you so much. All right. So got me I get, and I do apologize if people have sent me music that I never really get to play right away, because I do have another job. But I get a lot of new songs, ladies and gentlemen. But tonight I got a couple that I want to share with you. Okay? So I have a brand new song, and right now I want to say big shout out to Sky Voice Records and the Dark Sky Rhythm for a big tune with none other than the hot man himself, King Malakia. And speaking of King Malakia, check out his interview on Fresh FM Radio London tomorrow evening, 5:30, all right? And he has a brand new one. Brand new. When I talk about brand spanking new, it's called Untouchable. And it's on the Dark Sky Rhythm, produced by Sky Voice Records. So big shout out to Natalie Sky Voice Lawrence. And this one is called Untouchable. And you be the judge. Do you love this one or like this one?
Sky Voice Record. Me have angels around me. Me walk in a victory. Favored by the Almighty. Mercy and grace preserve me so I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. Hold me up high, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. From the bloody by the Most High. I'm like a silent shooter, working for the kingdom of the Father. Anyway, me step demons tremble. Bind up, burn up every council of evil. Out of the Satan, now get up and real. Back up, no heathen can't stop me, cause I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. Hold me up, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try.
Pull up on the front of the sall, it's a beat them too bad.
One more time. King Malakia.
Me have angels around me.
Untouchable.
Me walk in a victory.
Untouchable.
Favored by the Almighty.
Untouchable.
Hey.
Hey.
So I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. Hold me up, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. From the bloody by the Most High. I'm like a silent shooter, working for the kingdom of the Father. Anyway, me step demons tremble. Bind up, burn up every council of evil. Out of the Satan, now get up and real. Back up, no heathen can't stop me, cause I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. Hold me up, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. From the planted by the Most High. When me pray, heaven gate it open. Principalities of darkness get broken. They never know so me chosen to shut down the works of Eden. Divine light that shine for me. I tell you, come out and sing like it. The truth and light shall not be removed.
Hey!
No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. Hold me up, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. From the country by the Most High. I'm like a silent shooter, working for the kingdom of the Father. Anyway, me step demons tremble. Bind up, burn up every council of evil. Out of me Satan, now get up and real. I come to tell you for the story. Back up, heathen get drunk because I shall not be removed.
Sing out!
No matter where them try,
Hey!
I shall not be removed.
Hey!
Hold me up, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. From the planted by the Most High, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. Oh me, oh my, I shall not be removed. No matter where them try, I shall not be removed. From the planted by the Most High. Hey. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm covered by the Father. Yeah.
Gotta shout out Timothy Kinney, rocking to the music of King Malakia. Where are my untouchables tonight? Did we just find a brand new title song for, you know, the theme song for Untouchables, the movie? Hey!
Righteousness is what exalts the nation, you know.
How many of you are enjoying this more upbeat style of King Malakia? You know, it tends to be more on on those laid back beats, sending that message. Here he is a little more hyped up because he's confident in his message, you know. That's what I'm saying.
I shall not be removed, no matter where they try. I shall not be removed, firmly planted by the Messiah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new music there from none other than King Malakia, courtesy of Sky Voice Records, Dark Sky Rhythm. Big up to the entire Natalie Sky Voice Lawrence team. And this one, I can't wait to hear the other tracks on this rhythm. But for right now, yeah, man, we're going to just bore a hole in a King Malakia Untouchable. Tell somebody you heard it first on the Wayne Hall Show. Just like this one.
Why violate me, baby? Ah, baby, 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 please.
Mr. Bertus. Listen. Here it is.
Every time you kiss me, I'm still not certain that you love me.
Why you kiss me?
Every time you hold me, I'm still not certain that you care. So you keep on saying you really, really, really love me. Do you say the same words to someone else
when I'm not there? Ha ha!
Oh baby, 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 torments my heart, oh yeah. Keep us apart. Put up the tune. Why touching me?
What we say? Pull up the tune.
Why violate me, baby? Ah, baby,
Oh
baby,
Lord have
baby,
mercy.
please
Sing a high pick up
listen to
yourself.
me.
The chatty mouth gone left you. Where were you? Here it is.
Every time you kiss me, I'm still not certain that you love me.
No, sir.
Every time you hold me, I'm still not certain that you care. So you keep on saying you really, really, really love me. Do you say the same words to someone else
when I'm not there? Woo!
Baby, 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 torments my heart, oh yeah.
Greetings, Tolerance Music. Big up Carl Whittingham. Welcome, sir. Hey!
Every time you call me and tell me we should meet tomorrow, I can't help but think that you're meeting someone else tonight, girl. Why should our romance just keep on causing so much sorrow? Why am I so doubtful whenever you are out of sight? Oh baby, 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 torments my heart, oh yeah. Keep us apart. Why don't you me? Darling, if you love me, I beg you to wait a little longer.
Hey!
Wait until I drive all these foolish doubts out of my mind, girl.
What we say?
Why can't our romance just keep on growing stronger? Maybe I'm suspicious, cause true love is so hard to find. Oh baby, 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 torments my heart, oh yeah. Keep us apart. Why don't you leave? Oh yeah. My baby, please come back to me. My baby, 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 please. Please come back to me now, baby. Every time you kiss me, I'm still not certain that you love me.
Mr. Bertus is saying every time, shout out to the First Lady Michelle.
Every time you kiss me,
Michelle is over there on the personal page. Michelle, you might want to come join the fun over in the group page.
Every time you hold me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Berto says, you know, every time she kisses him, she's still not certain if she loves him. How many kisses does it take? Mr. Bertos, how many kisses does it take, my brother? Or are you just not reading the kisses right? What kind of kiss you expect to know if a woman loves you? Ladies and gentlemen, what's a good love kiss feel like? Yeah. What a I love you kiss feel like versus... Oh, stop right there, Wayne Hall. Children listening. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wayne Hall show is a kids-friendly show. Let's leave that right there. Okay. I would never go there. You know that. All right, let's listen. You know, sometimes we got to throw in a positive message before Anthony Turner gets hot on the burner. This one is called The Blood by one of the hottest band in the ATL. Ija Noah and Brap. Check it out.
Run the track.
Yes. May I run it? Singer Iris says, you can feel the love in the kiss. Okay. So, what make you know it's not love? Big up Desire, the leader. Bless up, bless up. Yeah, man. Welcome. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Yeah. So, what we say? How we know if it's a love kiss versus a lost kiss? Love kiss versus lost kiss. Look how me take them a nice song and I turn it in a drama now, sir. Lost kiss versus love kiss. How do you know the difference? The level of affection, the feel of intimacy. All right, let me leave it right there because I don't want to get in trouble tonight. Listen.
Run the track. For a long time, a very long time, such a long time. I see the blood of my people is the lifeline.
Yes.
The substance of the beast. They have been shedding the blood of my people. They are sucking the blood of my people. Oh, it's the nature of the beast. Nature of the beast.
What we say, Ija?
Shedding the blood of my people. Sucking the blood of my people.
Like vampires.
Shedding the blood of my people. Sucking the blood of my people.
Like parasites.
The blood.
Yes.
Blood of my people.
The blood.
The blood. Blood of my people. The blood. They devise all kinds of weapons, then using them to kill my people. Some of the most dangerous and deadliest weapons are CPW, chemical and biological weapons, like hate and Ebola, weapons of genocide against my people. They're instigating strife and war among my people, setting up the climate for the blood to run. The blood have to run for the base to feast. Oh, it's the nature of the beast. Nature of the beast. Shedding the blood of my people. Sucking the blood of my people.
Vampires.
Shedding the blood of my people.
Parasites.
Sucking the blood of my people.
Hey, sing Ija.
The blood.
The blood. The blood. The blood. That's right. The blood has to run for the beast to feast. You go on, Ija. The man is creative and potent. Check him out on all digital platforms, alright? This from the EP, Wake Up. Yeah, man. The Blood, one of my favorites. Yeah.
The blood. Blood of my people, the blood. Oh, yo, yo, yo.
The Blood.
Blood of my people,
The Blood.
they are shedding the blood of my people. No more. They are sucking the blood of my people. No more. They are shedding the blood of my people. They are sucking the blood of my people. No more shedding the blood of my people. No more. No more sucking the blood of my people. No more shedding the blood of my people. No more.
Hey, listen, you cannot beat positive lyrics on a danceable reggae beat. You hear me? A nice dancing one drop, good reggae beat with a positive message. It gets no better. That's what reggae music is all about. Big up to Ijano and Brap. Available on all digital platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, again from the EP Wake Up, he's talking about the blood run for the beast to feast. Ah, man, I tell you can't beat that. Hello, Miss Marva Jacobs, the honorary consul for Guyana in Atlanta, right? Hello, Miss Marva. Good to see you checking out the Wayne Hall Show. Miss Jessica Serrano, buenas noches. Good to see you. Yes. Nice. All right. So, Sophia Morgan, good evening and welcome. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to the Wayne Hall Show this evening. Here we are at the bottom of the hour. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more.
Name? Jamaica Reggae Retreat, featuring Turbulence the Future.
Reggae Vibes Promotions presents Jamaica Reggae Retreat with international reggae star Turbulence. Join us in Montego Bay, Jamaica from April 18th through the 22nd, 2024. Spend 4 nights and 5 days at an all-inclusive Jamaican-owned resort on the famous Hip Strip, walking distance from the world-renowned Doctor's Cave Beach. Immerse yourself in the rich culture as you participate in a one-of-a-kind tour to 9 Mile St. Anne, the birthplace of Bob Marley.
But they told me not to smoke on the job. I'm not a good listener. So I end up lost my job 6 times. From Monday to Saturday.
Climb the stunning Dunn's River Falls and revitalize your soul in its many natural lagoons. Chat with Turbulence. Find out what inspires his music and then listen as he performs at a concert. Increase your knowledge of Rastafarianism with special 420 day activities. Visit reggaevibestravel.com for more details.
Give him a round of applause. Come on, round with him. We've got the love. Others are searching for love. And jobless our love. We love the
Rondell Village Resort and Spa is a stunning beachfront resort located on Negril's 7 Mile Beach in Jamaica. Rondell Village offers a perfect blend of luxury and relaxation, marked by its pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and lush tropical surroundings. Choose from our 1, 2, or 3 bedroom villas, each with its private jacuzzi and the option of a private chef. Enjoy our fine restaurants, beach, bar, village spa, and salon. Our outdoor pools and jacuzzis are open daily. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or simply getting away? Rondell Village is the perfect destination. This exclusive family-owned beachfront resort awaits you. For reservations, call 876-957-4413 or 800-544-5979 or visit info@rondellvillage.com or their website rondellvillage.com. See you soon at Rondell Village Resort in Negril. Yes, indeed. See you soon at Rondell Village. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in on Linkage 101.75, 104.5 FM, HypeFM, Clark TV Network, Viscosity Blend, Island Worldwide, Reggae Vibes Radio, Yard Flow TV, Energy Radio 1, YouChooseRadiocom.com, Fresh FM, and again, catch me 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 10:30 p.m. UK time for another great edition on Fresh FM Radio London. tomorrow evening. All right, my guest is King Malakia. You're gonna hear a different perspective of King Malakia. Check it out. All right, Restream. If you're on Restream, hello. YouTube, hi. If you're on thewayneallshow.com, hello, and thank you so much. Facebook Live, big up. Thank you all for tuning in to The Wayne All Show. More brand new music right here.
You never believe me. You never believe me. Oh, 7 figures. Big dreams, strategic plans is my resolution. Focus, work smart is the only solution. Discipline, meditate, that's how I keep the balance. Energy up, frequency, man I feel winning is a idiot. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I have worked on my weakness.
Imar Shepherd.
Maximize my strength.
Make it.
Cause if you don't stand firm in this time, they will always try to make you bend. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won.
Sing out, y'all.
Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it.
10 years ago.
The risk big but we take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I know them expect me to break. I can see it written on their face. But no matter how long it takes, I'ma steady my pace. My vibe them cannot bridge. Can come between me and the beat. This journey I must complete, yes. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it.
What we say?
Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it.
That's the sound of Imar. Brand new music 2024 coming your way. The man says he told us he would make it. And you know what, Imar? Congratulations, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Morning Glory, the pre-release album party, is going to be held inside Vibes Nightclub here in Atlanta on Sunday, March 17th, starting at 6 p.m., okay? And it's going to be a great little showcase, all right? Imar will be the headliner. We're going to have some other performers for you. Yours truly, Wayne All, will be your host. Vibes Nightclub, a happy, feel-good place, you know what I mean? So donation, $10. Come on in. Have a great Sunday evening and get home in time for work the next morning, right? Yeah, that could be any time. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my good old favorites from the Vare. Yes. Who remembers this one? I used to kill it. Hey.
People are gonna talk about this love that we found.
Right, Michelle?
And all the people gonna try to get you down, but I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this love is here to stay. Oh, I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. No, I don't care about the games they play, 'cause this love is here to stay. People who love to talk will always have something to say.
That's right, always.
And it no matter what you do, they're gonna talk
anyway.
Run them out, 'cause I don't care what people say.
here to stay.
And all the haters gonna hate. That's what haters do. So all the hate they gonna hate. Don't let it get to you. They gonna do what they wanna do. So just do what pleases you. Long as you know your love is true. I won't leave, I'm gonna stay right here with you. Cause I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play. Cause this your love is here to stay. No, I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play. Cause this your love is here to stay. People are gonna talk about this love that we found. And all the people gonna try to get you down. But I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play. Cause this your love is here to stay. No, I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play. Cause this your love is here to stay. Oh, I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play. Cause this your love is here to stay. No, I don't care what people say. I'm gonna love you anyway. Oh, I don't care about the games they play. Cause this your love is here to stay.
That's right, the sound of Devare. Yes, man, Devare says, ooh, this love is here to stay. I want to say big shout out to all the lovers who been through some fights. You know, people say this and say that, but you know your love was deeply rooted for each other. Yeah, man. Yeah, Mr. Bertus wouldn't have no suspicions with your love. Yep, always a good thing. Always a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, 2 minutes before our first guest joins us, Mr. Canute Ellis, ladies and gentlemen, is going to join us via Zoom. We're going to talk about, you know what? How about I just play it? How about I just play it, ladies and gentlemen? And then we can talk about it. Yeah, man. Huh? How about that? Huh? Let's do that. A little more Devare, right? Until we get there.
You're my girl, are you run around? So step up and go and flaunt the clouds. And if them come in your yard, just run them out. Cause I don't care what people say.
That's right. Sometimes you just can't care what anybody says, man. I want to shout out everyone joining us on the live on Facebook. Janice O'Shea, good evening and welcome. I want to shout out First Lady Michelle, good to see you. Olga Hollingshead, good evening and welcome. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we're standing by for an awesome, awesome conversation. And it's going to be one that takes us back. Yes. Let me switch headphones because I'm going to need to hear my guests. Yes. All right. And also, let me jump over here and hit this. Let's see. Okay. Let me do this. Get that going. All right. And what else I need to do? I need to come over here and make sure you can have that. Make sure you can hear my guest. That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, how many of us grew up with the Grace Thrillers? I said grew up. How many of us are familiar with the Grace Thrillers, man? You name, you say the name Grace Thrillers, and you're talking about one of Jamaica's richest, if not the arguably the richest legacy of gospel music in Jamaica. And the other day, I got somebody sent me something, in my WhatsApp, and I'm like, oh, Grace Triller sample, and I'm like, whoa, somebody tapped into a classic and is making it one of the most sought after gospel tracks right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right on over to Zoomland and say a big evening and welcome to Mr. Canute Neil Ellis and Kemoy Rowe, who are joining us to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen.
Hallelujah. He's all I need. Yes, he is. He's all I need. He's all I need. And rescue me. Oh, yes, he is. That is all I need. Was down in this fast, but he heard my plea.
Yes.
With every air,
hey.
He took me out of the valley deep. Many days me they come me face. Hoping and crying for my better. He picked me up from the barricade. Replace my brother with amazing grace. God is so amazing.
So amazing, so amazing, so amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called Rescue Me. And you know what? I tell you what, man. We're not going to just... you got to go get it. You got to go get it. That was a teaser. But I could not resist bringing on Mr. Canute Ellis to tell us about this project. Canute, how are you, man? Hold on. Unmute, Canute, because we don't want to miss a word. You hear me?
I am wonderful. Let me say, blessed and highly flavored.
I like that. Highly flavored.
Sorry for my light and stuff. But I make it work. So if we need to come close, I feel some better. Yeah. Good evening, Wayne. Thank you for having us.
You are very welcome, man. It's a pleasure to have you both. And I know you will introduce Kemoy to us and tell us how he blends into the project. But for now, we can see you good enough. All right?
Yeah.
So how you doing, man? How you doing?
I am over the moon. I am over the moon. Like, we are 24 days in this year, this month.
Yes.
And believe me, it feels amazing. This year poised to be like an amazing musical year for all of us. Everybody, like, Rescue Me really like stir up some ants nest, people gone into studios and stuff, and that's exciting for us as producers, as creators. But personally, I'm doing well, family's doing well. We're giving thanks. There's a lot of things God is doing for us, through us, in us, and we're just over the moon.
Right. So, Canute, I need the audience to understand your connection. You've never been on my stage, my platform. So, ladies and gentlemen, I met him through Max Productions, Mr. Hugh Campbell, big up, and sound engineer. That's how I know. But tell us, you go way deeper than that. Found out a lot about you after the fact, but tell us a little bit about your background so that we can understand why you would want to tap into this classic that we're going to talk about. About.
Thank you, and that's a great question, great way to start. Let me speed through it. I am more than knobs and buttons. I always tell my clients that, right? So I originally started out as a lover of music. Fell in love with music at age 8, where I can remember. Maybe it's before, but that time I put on it, and just came up in the ranks of just listening to classics, to hits and all that stuff. God would work it out that the records and vinyls that my father would collect, some of those faces I'll turn out to become engineers or producers right next to these people. When you talk about Stevie Wonder, you talk about the Commodores, you talk about Barry Hammond, Grace Triller's being one of them, and so many more, and so I came up as a kid trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and music somehow stick. It's somehow something I connected with, and it was good. And some would say I'm anointed for it. Some would say, not really. But like I've seen it, and so I come up with a little church, Bethel United Brethren, as them sound man, put them like a sound
Yes,
to
yes.
the barbecue, and that's where I kind of cut my teeth on it. Just because we used to play music loud, Pastor Nugent and Mrs. Nugent thought I would be fit to run the
Yes.
sound at the church, a little small church, 150 people, and I started there and wanted to do audio, and I went to school for it, CPTC, and then to get job placements, it just never the right fit, you know, whether it was too volatile, it was too something, you know, and so I parked that thing that now works for me, right? That I'm good.
Yes.
And I started digging deeper in my family business, and my mom really just kind of hold me one day and said, what you want to do? We want you to do what you want to do. And so that's when I said, this is what I really want to do. And so Mrs. Nugent, my pastor's wife, connected me with Noel Willis, and that's where it started for me to be audio engineer. Now, soon as I went there and I did audio, I quickly started learning to do production and beat making and all of that stuff. Shout out to Carl Aiton, rest in peace. And so many others. So that's where I met Hugh Campbell as a keyboardist.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I used to over him shoulder, which card that? Tell me, you know. And so, so that would have been like my introduction to music.
Right.
But there was so much more. So I moved on from there. I worked with Samantha Gooden and her company there, and you know, the whole gamut. So I've been there. And so fast forward to several years, migrating to the US, I became a technical director or a production director, which I'm over audio, video, and lights. And I've been doing that for the last several decades. I've managed groups as big as 50 team over audio, video, and lights. Sanctuary as large as 10,000 seats. I've managed mixing audio for over 20,000 people for Jimmy Cliff, and the list goes on and on and on. So it all melting pot in music and stuff. When it comes down to music production, back in Greshillas, that's when I started working on street gospel. Danny Brownie and I would be kind of like, you know, the two really like hold the flagship and call this thing. And so Radic would nestle right in at that time too, right? With his ministry and his expressions and stuff, and then branch out to do so many other things with so many other groups. He will tell you about that. So our worlds intertwine a lot, but we never sat and worked together, and this brings us together, which this was supposed to be my hurrah swan song goodbye, and I'll just hush now, because thank you to Samantha Gooden and Craig McDonald and Radic, Yomek Radic, for talking me off the ledge and say I can't just give up and throw in the towel.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Ladies and gentlemen, a mouthful. And that's just the short version, you know, that's the 25-cent version. One day we'll have time to sit down with him in person and give you the dollar version. All right, so Canute, Grace Thrillers, why this particular track? I want to hear because of the unique position you hold with music, the ears, the sense, the broader understanding. Why this track?
So I had this idea for over 10 years now.
What?
And probably people think it's a broken record because I've had so many ideas for over a decade, but nobody would take the challenge.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and say my mind is way ahead of its time. I'm like a salmon. I go against the tide, right? So that's just how I process music and how I feel music. I listen to the weirdest type of music all over. And so Grace Thrillers would have given me the start for me to be here talking to you, and for me to be even saying I am working with Yomek Radic and Samantha Gooden and Craig, because like I said, that's why I set that foundation. I was a kid that almost never continued in music. Wow. Because I never continued in music. But for Mrs. Nugent to make that call to Noel, she called him on a Thursday, and he said, you know, we're looking for somebody, he can come tomorrow. And I said, oh, I have something, you know. He said, come Monday. And when I went Monday, first time him see me, I'm just give me the keys. I'm say all we ask is you don't take the manual. Cause them time when I have Google, when I have YouTube,
No, right. Manual do it.
and they need the manual if in the middle of the night. That's and so they give me my start. So people like Leroy Smith and Chris Daly and Grub Cooper and the list goes on and on. Noel Willis Jr., Noel Willis Sr., Shirley Willis. And so rewind 10 years ago, I went to Noel Willis, Senior and Junior, separate times, and said, hey, I want to do a sample because this has never been done. And so your listeners now are hearing this for the first time. Nobody has ever sampled Caribbean gospel music. We've always seen secular music sampled, Jay-Z or Kanye, and they come and they do collaborations with them and stuff. And I'm not saying nobody collaborates with Caribbean gospel artists, but nobody stopped and said, let's sample a classic and thing. And so I think I'm in this nice position where the care and consideration I would take for a Grace Trillers, and it's not, Grace Trillers isn't the ultimate, but it was the right fit because this is a 30-year-old song, and what this shows, the vocal prowess of Shirley Willis, which is in the bridge, and it also shows the thick density of the vocal harmony and the vocal production and the mixing. So that would have been Grub and that would have been Chris Daly. And so what better time? So now it was a long journey. They couldn't come up with or help me to find which song we could sample. Most of the Triller song, they are covers, which a lot of people think it's theirs, but they own it. Like they really like own the versions and stuff. And so it took now about a year ago, I called Grub and I said, Grub, I'm done with music now. I just want to do that something. I can't God dip on me. And we start go through the list of songs and I said, what about He Saw My Needs? I'm go, oh, yeah man, let me write that song. So I said, okay. And so that's when I go, okay, so I had a couple things. So Craig McDonald is this master musician, a real maestro, and I got to Craig and I said, these are the ideas I have, and I kind of like mumble it and tell him and stuff. And so we took the challenge, and the degrees of difficulties to pull this track off is really high. I won't take the time to talk about that, but we had the track, it sat there for months, and so I just called Radic, because Radic released a song called Breathe On Me with Vessel and The Anointed Veil, and I love the song so much. I was driving around and playing it, and I was like, yo, this is amazing. So I'm calling him now for big him up. I say, yo, great job on that, and great job on another song that he did, and another song, like 3 songs. So now I'm binge listening to Yomek Radic, right?
Yeah.
And me I strengthen him, and it's like, so him now flip it for me and say, so what you are doing? I'm like, don't even go there. Like, we're not doing music. and so I said, I have this one thing, but it's half cooked.
Yes.
And he probed, and we just start reason, like we'll reason for minutes, hours on end. And him just said, no man, you can't do that, man. And so I'll pause here and I said, I don't know. And one day I say, okay, make us set up a Zoom. And I played 2 songs for him. And I'll stop there and have him chime in, say listeners can hear the man.
That's right. So he performs under the name of what's the
Yomek Radic.
That's right. So yes. Come on is what's on the screen, but talk to us.
Yo.
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Not flavored?
not flavored this time. I don't know what is gonna eat me or cook me.
I hear that. You know what, man? The energy in this sample, and we probably should define sample. Ladies and gentlemen, take it from a layman like myself, who's not a technical engineer, sound engineer, or anything. Sampling is you take an already established beat or song, you might say, and you do your own twist on it. You kind of recreate it in a way where it's probably more modernized, so to speak, and you run with it as a separate track. Remember a few years ago when Rihanna wanted to sample a Richie Stephens song, and the whole thing made the news. It was big. Richest even sampling a Rihanna song. So that's what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. And one of the performers on this sample is here to talk with us tonight. So once again, my brother, good to have you. Talk to us about this connection, because it sounds divine, not to play on the word, just how you connected with Canute in the middle of this project. And you know what? I said to somebody today, sometimes we just need to start something, and God will just put the pieces and the people in place. So tell us now how you got with this project.
Well, as you just mentioned that it is divine. I remember working on some of my tracks to be released, and there's a certain song that I have, and I said, I think I would want Canute to mix this song. I think he has the ability, not only the ability, but the sound that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I called him one day and introduced him to the idea. And just find out the background of how he does his thing and how he works. Basically tell me that he's willing to deal with it. So I remember that he said, just make sure you copyright it and send a demo to me. Let me hear it.
Wow.
So fast forward now, a couple months passed.
Yes.
And I happened to move from where I was. Still didn't finish the track. But one day my phone ring. When I check it out, it's him calling me just to encourage me. I think it was about the same song, Breathe on Me. And he encouraged me and tell me, oh, the song is great and thing like that. So after that now, I realized he still called me just to encourage me. Not that he had any plans or anything like that, but he was always encouraging me, knowing that the ability that I had and the influence that I have in music, he wanted to see me continue success. So he was always encouraging me and say, anytime you're ready to do the song, man, just link me.
Nice.
So out of that connection, there are times where we talk for hours and just reason about just life in itself, sometimes music. And then he mentioned about the song that he's going to do, the Swan song. So I asked him what that really mean. So he was telling me. So I said, you can't do that. You can't have a talent like that and decide that because of things that happen. You have to continue with the work because you're a great engineer. So I remember the day that he bring the two rhythms to me. I listened to the first one. It sounded excellent. But I said, let me hear the second one. As the second one started playing for, I think, less than 15 seconds, I said, this is the track.
Wow.
I said, you don't have to go any further. This is the track. I could tell him why I believe that this is the track. Not that anything is wrong with the other one, but this is the one.
Oh, my goodness. And just like that.
Just like that. So he challenged me,
Yes.
That whenever I get the rhythm. Well, he knew me from a long time as a lyricist, as a writer, and respect my ability to do that. But the fact that I'm not just doing this for myself.
Yes.
We discussed the idea and why he would want to do that and things like that. So I want to work with the idea so that everything can be in sync. So I had the rhythm for a couple of days, probably a couple of weeks or so. And he keep on calling me and asking me. And I said, "No, man, don't worry yourself, man. Everything is working out. I'm working on it."
Bleach me.
Bleach it.
Bleach me, man.
But I'm the type of writer that don't just get up and write from my head. It have to come from in the spirit.
Yes.
Understand? I meditate on what I would want, and then all of a sudden I just go and it just comes like that.
Nice.
So One of the day, no, I started it and I sent him a little sample.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, the man called me back. It's almost in tears.
Whoa. It resonated well.
Everything resonated with where I bring it. We never discuss all those things.
Uh-huh.
But everything that I talk about in the song could connect with something that has happened in connection with Grace Drillers or the group or something.
Wow.
Like that.
Wow. Right. Yeah. Okay. So so ladies and gentlemen, Yomek Radic talking to us here with Canute Ellis. No, gentlemen, Yomek, you're good? Is we at a pause there? Yeah?
Yeah.
Because here's what I want people to remember. That this is the song we're sampling. I want folks to remember the song we're sampling. And then we're going to play what you've done with it.
Taking you back in time.
All right. There you go. Vintage Grace Thrillers, ladies and gentlemen. Remember this one. He saw my need and rescued me. He saw my need. Yes, he did. He saw my need. That's right. And we know we're not going to play too long because we don't want to get cut off, kicked off, and all that. All right. But if it ever happens on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, catch me over on YouTube. All right. No. So I played that, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that. That's the vintage classic Grace Thrillers right there. All right. Here's what I want to do right now. This is what Yomek Radic, Samantha, with Mr. Canute Ellis on this project has done by sampling that song you just heard. Check it out. All right? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hallelujah.
Check out the bass. Oh, Lord.
Was down in distress, but he heard my plea. With every air I breathe, I wanna thank him. He took me out of the valley deep. Many days me that on me face, hoping and praying for a better way.
Oh Lord.
He picked me up from the very clay, replaced my brother with amazing grace. God is so amazing. He restored my life and showered blessings. Just the way my life is coordinated. Let us shout of praise keep resonating. He's so
Yes, indeed. Canute, can you tell us where if this is available out there right now, man?
Yeah, man, it's there everywhere, man. It's free. It not cost you nothing. Just go up on YouTube. So it's on Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere you stream music, digital platforms, everywhere. It's on YouTube. It's on Deezer. It's on everywhere. Tidal. It's everywhere.
Great.
Yeah,
good.
It's out.
Yeah, man. Hats off to you and the team again. Yomek, you do your thing. Yomek Radic, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. And like I said, and you know what? I consider that little fading out at the beginning, like the transition moment of old to new, you know?
Yes,
with the song. Yeah. And then you just proceed into this energy with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I heard this song, I go give a brother a hard time anyway. Afi, send it to me. One, because I got it as a YouTube link. I'm going to stop hounding him till me have an MP3. And then I said, no, man, you're going to have to come tell us about this project. So, Canute, Yomek Radic, just a quick wrap up. We have a minute.
I want to wrap up by thanking you, Wayne, for bringing us to your listeners. I want to thank everybody that's a part of this. Noel Willis, Shirley Willis, Grub Cooper, everybody. What we really wanted to do, and we've seen this since we've done this at the first of this year, is to bring collaboration. That's what this is.
Definitely.
It's collaboration. It's paying homage to Grace Thrillers and our legends that's gone forth for our culture. It's really cultural for us to shine light for a new generation to see this. So I want to take the time for just say thank you, Radic, for really come on this journey, because I couldn't ask for no more. I couldn't ask for no more. And so thank you so much, Wayne. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. And Yamek Radic, please sure to tell us how we can find you and support your journey in this business too, man.
Well, everything Yamek Radic, all the social media, it's at Yamek Radic.
Okay, at Yamek Radic, and that's
Instagram,
spelled,
Facebook,
and
YouTube.
Except him Zoom link have him name.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's spelled YOMEKRADIC. So next time he comes on, he's gonna come on as Yamek Radic.
Well, it's really name reverse. So.
I see that. Yeah, man. Yamek, right? Yeah, I like that. Yamek. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, gentlemen, thank you so much. We are enjoying the refreshing sampling of the Grace Thrillers. Yeah, he saw my needs. Thank you so much. Now we're singing Rescue Me. You take care.
So look out for Radic stuff, it's not just Rescue Me. He has a bunch of stuff coming out. And if you really want to put some respect on his name, Radic in the business for 20 mash years. He was one of the singers for the Catalyst crew. You have so many up the projects that he's responsible for. So go check him out and support his ministry, right?
All right, Yamek Radic. You're going to have to come back and make we talk to the people here. All right.
Definitely.
On a different level. All right. Good meeting you guys. Nice seeing you, Mr. Canute. Keep on doing good things.
Sir Wayne, thank you so much.
Take care, man. Take care.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Blessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is a big Grace Thrillers fan, by the way. Her name is Miss Jacquel Tucker, serial entrepreneur, business coach, non-profit leader, and she's enjoying this, she says, as she waits to join us next up on the Way Now show. All right. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back with more. Miss Jacquel Tucker standing by right here on the Way.
Rondell Village Resort and Spa is a stunning beachfront resort located on Negro's 7 Mile Beach in Jamaica. Rondell Village offers a perfect blend of luxury and relaxation, marked by its pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and lush tropical surroundings. Choose from our 1, 2, or 3 bedroom villas, each with its private jacuzzi and the option of a private chef. Enjoy our fine restaurants, beach, bar, village spa, and salon. Our outdoor pools and jacuzzis are open daily. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or simply getting away? Rondell Village is the perfect destination. This exclusive family-owned beachfront resort awaits you. For reservations, call 876-957-4413 or 800-544-5979 or visit info@rondellvillage.com or their website rondellvillage.com. See you soon at Rondell Village Resort in Negril.
Great name, Jamaica Reggae Retreat, featuring Turbulence the Future.
Reggae Vibes Promotions presents Jamaica Reggae Retreat with international reggae star Turbulence. Join us in Montego Bay, Jamaica from April 18th through the 22nd, 2024. Spend 4 nights and 5 days at an all-inclusive Jamaican-owned resort on the famous Hip Strip, walking distance from the world-renowned Doctor's Cave Beach. Immerse yourself in the rich culture as you participate in a one-of-a-kind tour to 9 Mile St. Anne, the birthplace of Bob Marley.
But they told me not to smoke on the job. I'm not a good listener. So I end up lost my job 6 times. From Monday to Saturday.
Climb the stunning Dunn's River Falls and revitalize your soul in its many natural lagoons. Chat with Turbulence. Find out what inspires his music and then listen as he performs at a concert. Increase your knowledge of Rastafarianism with special 420 day activities. Visit reggaevibestravel.com for more details.
Give him a round of applause. Come on, a round with him. We've got the love of a searching power and jobless love.
That's right. There it is on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. It's April 18th to the 22nd, and it's Turbulence Live over there in beautiful Jamaica, Negril. Man, I need to go, ladies and gentlemen. I need to be there, right? All right. So thank you so much to everyone listening. And again, I got to shout out everyone on Linkage Radio in New York, HypeFM, Clark TV Network, Viscosity Blend, Island Worldwide, Reggae Vibes Radio, Yard Flow TV, Energy Radio 1, You Choose Radio, YouChooseRadiocom.com. Big up to everyone watching on Restream. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching at the WayneHallShow.com, we are glad to have you. My next guest, ladies and gentlemen, is standing by. She's been described by Thrive Today magazine as a serial entrepreneur, a business coach, a non-profit leader. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to go on over to Zoom and say good evening and welcome the dynamic, the energetic, the motivator, the inspirer, the little dynamite, Miss Jacquel Tucker. All right. Hi, Jacquel. Look here, man. Look here, Miss. Okay, good. It's past your bedtime. Come on, no, you bedtime. You're a Jamaican. You don't go to bed till 1 a.m. Yes. So let me make sure my audience can hear you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jacquel Tucker is here. All right. And again, here she's saying that she's past her bedtime. No, she's not. Don't listen to her. She works late. We connect late. So, Jacquel, how are you, though? How you doing? How is 2024 treating you?
Yes, I'm good. First of all, thank you so much for all that you do and for the opportunity to be here. So I'm looking for a fun time. I'm actually miraculously recovering from a cold and from losing my voice the last couple of days. So yeah, just in time for your show, Wayne. I had to hurry up and get myself better.
But, speaking of miracles, your very presence here with us is a miracle because, I'm going to jump right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lady that was literally physically dead and came back to life. And so we all need to listen to the inspiration behind all this and learn more and just know why she's so committed and dedicated and inspired, because it's like a second chance on life. So I don't know where you want to start to share this with the audience real quick, but they need to hear that at one point you were literally physically dead in your mother's or grandparents' arms. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and this happened in Jamaica when I was younger. So between 5 and 6 years old, I got really sick, and none of the doctors in Jamaica knew what was wrong with me. So I had lost all my hair. I was skin and bones. I didn't really eat much, and I lost the ability to really walk. I kind of just stumbled around. But I was just carried around, really. I was that sick, and I just remembered, like, every week there'd be a fasting that church people would be at my house, and they'd have fasting and prayer. And I really just withered away. I really just withered away. My dad was a pastor, and he and my mom was a youth director, but they would serve churches outside the community. Their churches were not in the community. So sometimes what would happen is they'd leave and go from in the morning, and they don't come back until, dusk, like it's getting dark, or sometimes not till night. So my grandfather, man, he was a tough old man. And they live right next to us. And so he would always come over and keep an eye and watch us. And for me, he was always the watcher while they were gone for me, because I was so sick. And so I remember my mom, it's still very raw for her, but they were coming back, early in the evening, Sunday, and they were coming back from church. And she said, as she was walking up that hill in her spike heels, my grandfather met her. She was going up and he was coming down, and he said, she saw that he was crying, and my grandfather didn't cry. And so she just knew it was not good. And so, and he told her that, while they were gone, I passed away. So, in those times, they didn't have any like phones or beepers or anything. So, kind of just, you're just there waiting. And so he's waiting for them to come home to make arrangements to bury me. And, but my mom just wouldn't have it. She said she screamed and took off and, ran out of her shoes and ran in the house and, saw me just laying there, and she just screamed to God and grabbed me like, you can't take my child, you can't take this child. And then, but we all know it wasn't God who took me. Death belongs to the enemy. And so, but God did allow it to happen in that situation. And so he gets the glory because I'm still here. And what happened was prayer brought me back, and it takes agreement for the miracle to happen. So whatever you're praying for and you're hoping for, you have to get in agreement with somebody to come alongside you and strengthen the power of that for it to happen. And so my aunt ran over from next door and started praying with her. And she said, next thing you know, she looked, and I just got up, and I looked up, and I was saying, look at Mom and Miss Clover praying. And so this happened in the little community of Higgins Land. It's way in the hills, way in the bushes, past Alva, a couple miles from 9 Miles. Anybody know? If you don't know 9 Miles there, that's where the Bob Marley attraction is. That's where he grew up, and where he's buried and his attraction is, or but that's where I'm from. And ever since that day, I don't have any stories for anybody about seeing the light and all these things. But what I do remember is being different. I do remember that, and my mom will tell you, I no longer waited. Once I had the ability to walk again, because first they had to drive me to Alva Primary. But once I had the ability, I would get up and just leave my brothers and sisters. Now, mind you, in those days, we were walking close to 4 miles one way to school. And you're walking through coffee fields and these little areas that, is very rural. And I would just take off and leave them because I didn't want to be late. I would come home and I would just lay on my belly on the veranda, and I refused to eat dinner or go play with everybody else till all my homework was done. And I didn't know what it was, but this drive was birthed in me that I felt like these are the things I needed to do, not knowing how God was going to use it. So it birthed my fire and my purpose. And that second lease, let's go.
And you really haven't looked back since then. You went on to complete high school in Jamaica, or to attend high school, and then you had a scholarship that brought you to the States.
Yes. So it's funny, when I was in, I ended up skipping a grade at my primary school to catch back up with my former class, because I felt so disappointed. I was gone for a year from school. And so when I skipped the class, and then the principal said to my mom, hey, common entrance is, coming up, and I think we should keep her for a full government scholarship another year. But my mom said, no, we're going to let her go. So at 9 years old, I was staying late to take extra classes. And then, as I turned 10, I passed to go to Westwood. So I completed Westwood barely. And when I said barely, I mean not academically, but just financially. It was so challenging because we just didn't have it. And so we'd show up with not having the things, hygienic items and so on. But we had good house mothers there. We had people that looked out for my parents and vice versa. And so we made it through high school. And again, Wayne, that fire was in me that even though first, second, seventh, eighth form, nobody really knew much about me. All they knew about me was I was that girl. I was either first in the class or second in the class. And so I basically, I couldn't control a lot, but I knew I was there to learn, and that's what I did. And then I went to COMC for 6 months after Westwood because I didn't have any money to go to no higher education. I had to go to the public community college. And, after 6 months or a couple of months, professor said to me, hey, come here. I need you to fill this scholarship out because he saw more in me. And I just said, I'll fill it out. I mean, none of these people know me. This isn't America, too. I'm from the country, but I was obedient. I filled it out. Next thing you know, I was told, hey, you got to come to Kingston for this interview, because I wasn't even paying attention to see what the full thing would be, because I didn't even think it would happen for me. Yeah. And I was 1 out of 20 that got a full academic scholarship out of thousands. And the university that I was sent to was the University of Maine. So I entered that campus when I was 17 years old.
University of Maine.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's in where? That's Massachusetts? That's
higher. It's the last state next to Canada. So
Maine. Actual Maine.
In Maine.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
In Maine.
You were way up north. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 20 below.
From Higginsland to Maine.
Woo.
What a transition. Oh my gosh. That must have been exciting. But I do respect and appreciate your ability to share in your own articulate, manner what you'd like to present with the audience tonight. So I'm going to basically just shut up and let you do your thing, Mr. Jacquel, because if I need to bring up something, I will. But do share with us what's on your heart to share with the audience tonight. You've got so many, I don't like the term irons in the fire, but I could say that. And you wear so many hats. You do so much. You're a founder of the Jamaica Project USA. Those are familiar with my platform will know we actually did something a couple of years ago on here to raise funds and stuff. And you've always come on and talk about your projects and everything. So you take it away. What is it you bringing to us tonight?
Yeah, well, thank you. And I really appreciate your support, and you've done many things to come alongside us and show and garner support for us. So, I think for the audience, I know I'm on to talk about me, but this is really about you. And almost everybody I know, most people get a word for the year. My 2 words this year is, transference and territory. It doesn't matter what you see going on in the world. If God said, this is your time, it is your time. It is your year. And, my husband and I have a thing that when things happen in the world, it's really shifts that's happening. The opportunities and money, things like that, it doesn't fall off the face of the earth. It's changing hands. It's shifting hands. People are growing and they're excelling. And you could choose which side you want to be on. So no matter what it is, what God has for you is for you. And this is the year to get it. And I'm a purpose-driven girl. I'm a praying girl. So I believe in, my goal overall, even by having a nonprofit and having a business, it's because I found my purpose. I found that this is what I was born to do. And so overall, it's really helping people find their gifts and to really brilliantly package it and launch it to the world on the business side. So really, I am a business brand sales and marketing strategist for professionals, for small businesses, for nonprofits. So I walked away from corporate America in 2016. I'm a former director of sales and marketing. I've worked in New Jersey, New York, Atlanta, but I've managed teams who've made, millions of dollars for hotels, 15 million a year, usually they average. And so there's a lot that I've learned at the highest levels. And so now I have the opportunity to teach professionals, to teach small businesses, these entrepreneurs, how to show up in excellence so that they can attract the people God already has for them to say yes, right? And so that is where that I thrive, and I love helping in the business world. I do love branding. That's my thing. How to show up, set it up and get out there, not, oh my goodness, you poor thing, you're just starting out, maybe you'll get it together. I don't want people to look at new entrepreneurs launching their dream and think that when they step out, I want people to say, yes, you're here, finally, I've been waiting for you. And so I just want to encourage people that, yes, it is possible, no matter what you see happening, to, launch the business, launch your nonprofit, to write that book, to go speak on stages, wherever God's calling you, wherever you feel your gifts and your talents are. That is where you need to go, your lane and nobody else. Don't even look at what somebody else is doing. You're unique and only you can do what you're called to do. Only you have the same set of skills, talents, and gifts and natural passions. No one else is a carbon copy of that. All right. So I just want you to be encouraged that God has your future, and you have to start. You have to start. And if you feel like I'm doing something right now that's not my lane, or I'm tired of doing it, it's not rewarding, you have to start somewhere. You have to take a step, and you start with what you have, start with where you are, and start with who you know.
Wow.
All right.
So deep. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, I can testify to that. The Wayne Hall Show has benefited from her expertise over the years. All right. So I can testify to how great a job and an influence Miss Jacquel Tucker can have on you. All right. So, yeah. You all have a testimony here. Call me if you need to double check anything. But, yeah.
Yeah. And, I've had the awesome opportunity to work with Super Sessions with Swen as well. So just excited to work with your family, the Wayne Hall Show family.
Yes,
right here.
Yes. Jacquel, if I may interrupt, although I promised to shut up and let you do the talking. I do have with me here, and I'm gonna have to let me go on over to my Zoomland here and make myself visible. Let me show self view. There I am, ladies and gentlemen. Look what I have in my hand. It's Thrive Today magazine. Who's that lady on the cover? It's that smiling cutie. It's Miss Jacquel, and she's on Thrive Today. And Thrive Today, ladies and gentlemen, if I may read it, is it's a woman's leadership journal. It's a woman's leadership journal, Jacquel. And they titled it Purpose on Fire. You're gonna have to tell us about that Purpose on Fire, why they did that. And also, you were featured not just on a 1-page or a 2-page. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, she's on the table of contents. Am I hiding her? She's there on the table of contents, and then when you get into the magazine, she's several pages in. I learned so much. I thought I knew you until I read this. So tell us about what Thrive Today did for you and what you did for them.
Well, first and foremost, Thrive Today has given me a seat at the table. And this is what happens when you show up. When you think no one's watching, you have a voice, you have a message, right? You have value in the world to share. And we just need to show up and share it with people. Even when you feel like, is anybody watching? Does anybody care?
Yeah.
And I'm even really alluding as well to social media. So whether you're doing it in person or social media. And so I go to a mega church here in Georgia, Victory Church, and, 20,000 members, like close to 20,000 over 4 campuses. I go to the Norcross campus. And so the founding pastor, Pastor Colleen, she actually, this is her community that she's developed and grown and thrive today. And it was in collaboration with John Maxwell. Initially was a vision God gave him for Thrive, a women's community for leadership, women in the marketplace and entrepreneurship. And it's so funny because we would wait for this magazine to come out. And by the way, I had all the copies because I would read them. And it was a lot of known people that are on it. Because say, for example, the last year when I was in that, it's a quarterly magazine, I was on one cover. Valerie Burton was on another issue. At the third issue, John Maxwell was featured. Wow. And then the fourth issue was Lisa Bevere. So you may know Lisa and John Bevere. So Lisa was featured, and then I had an article in that one about winning strategies as well. And so, she reached out to me because I was showing up and just doing my thing with my nonprofit, the Jamaica Project USA, and just encouraging people and helping them to launch their businesses or nonprofit and to brand it. And she said, you know what, I'd like to tell your story. God showed me you. And so I'm reaching out to you. And she actually reached out to me on social media. And so we connected and she's like, are you sitting down? So, hey, people, just keep doing your thing because the calls are going to come and it's going to be on the other line. Are you sitting down? So Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. This is your year. And and then she told me, she said, I don't know anything really much about you besides what she saw on social media. And she said, I'm looking forward to getting to know you. But God showed me when I prayed about who should be on the cover and who should be featured on, they do a 6-page spread. He showed me you.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
He showed me you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, speaking here with Miss Jacquel Tucker, brand coach and entrepreneur, business coach, nonprofit leader. Before we even talk about the nonprofit, I wanted to ask you, what is there anything new? What's in the works for 2024? I've been trying to keep up with you on your social media pages. Did I hear a podcast? Did I hear? I mean, what's new and exciting? Not on the Jamaica Project side, but with the brand.
Well, little did you know, but you actually were helping me to set up some equipment, and so it was for some new things coming up. And what I did the last couple of years, because I would take intimate groups and do one-on-one coaching, which I'm still open to doing one-on-one coaching. But what I did was take my Purpose on Fire course coaching program and turned it into an online course. So I was able to hunker down, get that done, and it's like 56 videos, which takes someone through the process of helping them to find out what is it they should be launching as a business and to set it up legally. And it has workbooks, templates, and all of that. Plus, I'll be doing a weekly Q&A and implementation workshop to meet people where they are. But it's to help you establish this as a viable business and to brand it professionally. I have done branding at the highest levels, and I actually teach branding level every week in a multi-million-dollar academy of entrepreneurs all over the world. And so I take these skills, and this is what I'm bringing to the table to teach people that, yes, you could do it. And here's how. And so then I also establish launch strategies, business and marketing strategies. I walk through a business plan. You have to have that. So I have templates for all of that. I teach through all of that. And so somebody could do it. There is nothing stopping you. Knowledge is power. And so now by this way, you have it. And it's very comprehensive. And that's what I like, that approach, because you don't have to say, oh, let me set this up. Let me go. Okay, somebody's got to teach me about branding and about social media and content writing. And now I got to go find out from somebody how to get out there and get clients. That sort of thing. It's happening right here in this one spot. So it gets you out the gate. And then, based on that, there's so much that I want to share to help people, And so I officially launched my YouTube channel.
Yay!
And, I want you to check out this video I posted today, though, everybody. And it said, for those who read your Bible, you know what I'm talking about. And it says, don't sell your gifts for a bowl of soup.
All right.
Okay. So if you know the story of Esau and Jacob, Esau sold his birthright for a bowl of soup. So it's just really teaching you to value the gifts and talents that you have and the expertise and experience. So it's an interesting take on it. So yeah, check it out. So I did launch that, and then I am getting ready to launch my podcast. I'll be traveling to Jamaica, but when I come back, I'll be launching that in February. So stay tuned for that, my Purpose on Fire podcast. And really what it is, it's finding people who are operating in their lane and their gifts, not just, I got this business and it's great. It doesn't matter to me. It could be a multi-million-dollar business, whatever it is, but is it your passion and is it your true purpose? Is it what you wake up and hop out of bed? Because there are a lot of people making a lot of money and they're just miserable, and what they're doing, they did it because somebody else. And hey, it's working for you. But my goal is to find those people who it's a good balance of all that, but you're fulfilled and it's rewarding for you, and you're walking in the lane that God created you to walk in. And so I'll have some entrepreneurs on there, but I will be sharing about basically business tips and strategies and branding and, growth and all of that stuff. There's so much with AI now that people need to know. So I'll be just sharing snippets of everything. And then, of course, if anybody wants to work with me one-on-one or with this program, then they could certainly do that.
Awesome. So ladies and by the way, is this live now? Not the YouTube channel. Is the course actually live?
Yes, it is live.
So how can we access that, and how can we find you in general?
You could go to mypurposeonfire.com/BBL, build brand launch, but /BBL. I made it real easy. mypurposeonfire.com/BBL. And then you'll get to see really what the details, are in the program.
That is fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, go check that out and have this divinely inspired lady, help you figure out that footing. Now, Jacquel, let me see here. Andrea Brown McNeish. Hello, Andrea. She says, awesome. Congratulations, Jacquel. Jessica Serrano says, yes. Wow. Amen. Prayer. Guess just listening to your story. Andrea Brown McNeish, blessings. Okay. All right. Just trying to see what the audience was weighing in with.
Thank you.
Wow over here. All right. But I want to shout out everyone who's checking us out, man, and know that this is a lady that needs to be in your what's that now? Even if she might not be in your phone book, but she needs to be at your fingertips. You need to be able to reach Jacquel Tucker. You can consult with her on so many levels. And the beautiful thing about her, very resourceful. If it's not something, which it really is, that she's going to do directly with you, she knows who to refer you to. And that's always a good thing. All right, Jacquel, can we talk about, before we run out of time here, Jamaica Project USA, your baby?
Oh, yes.
What actually brought us together, the Jamaican.
Yeah, for sure. There's always the reason behind the reason. And so even for those of us who have businesses, or whether you have a job, a career, find the reason behind the reason. For a lot of people, it's their family, and it's mine too. However, we are called to serve the least, to serve those less fortunate. So even if you have a business or if you have a job, I encourage everybody, get behind something. Find somewhere to serve or start your own. If there's a cause that's near and dear to your heart, and mine is the Jamaica Project USA, and it's to transform rural schools and communities in Jamaica. We also serve lower income families, communities here in Georgia with resources. And so, I shared this before, like our biggest breakthrough here was during COVID when we got trucks from the USDA. Thanks, Marcia, who cooked that up for us. But we were getting 18-wheelers. And so we're able to serve, up to 2,000 families per month. But we've, we launched in 2016 when I stepped away from corporate America, and God was like, your life is more than trying to, when you get the bonuses now, you're going to send, a barrel to Jamaica, and then you're going to go buy this bag, and you got to have the shoes, and you got to have this car, and then you get all the things, and then you look in your closet and you're like, yeah, okay, 3 days later, it's like, I don't even care about this already. There is so much more, and was so much more to my life. And I had to ask God, and it's funny, when I walked away, I'd gotten my biggest bonus. I had to ask God, you brought me back for something, and it can't be this. I know this looks successful, but I'm not feeling rewarded. It's empty. It's empty. And so he took me back to my roots of when I was growing up and could barely make it. When I would be going into, to the shopkeeper and saying, can you trust me? My mom would send me, can you trust me, rice, or was it flour, so we could make some dinner and eat today? Big family. I mean, it was like 13 of us. And then, that included my grandparents next door. And so it was a lot, and that God took me through. And now it has to come back full circle, where we have to be reminded of where we're coming from. And that's where he wanted me to make a difference. And that's why when I go to Jamaica, I know what I'm looking at when I see these kids. And when we go on these mission trips, they know that I know. And so when I speak, they can believe and understand that there is hope, and that God has his promises for them. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. But we can't just talk, right? We have to show up and back it up. We have to show up and bring resources. And so my husband, Sean, and I, we started the Jamaica Project USA in 2015, official in 2016. And his parents too, I mean, they are also missionaries. They were Americans, and they had all the things. And these people, Miss Jacqueline and Mr. Sherman, they sold everything they had and went to Guatemala and lived among the people.
Oh my goodness.
They sold everything they had and went there and just gave to the people and lived among them. And that was their life till they retired. And my mom, she would constantly be packing barrels and sending to Jamaica. So that's our inspiration. To say, you know what, we have to carry on this legacy, because this is what true legacy is.
Yeah.
And so since 2016, we've served over 22 communities between Jamaica and here in the US, in Georgia. We've done 9 improvement projects. We've helped so many schools, including my alma mater, Westwood High School. We've done a project there. We ship to the school and help out. We've helped Homewood High School, Christiana. We've gone all over Jamaica to help different communities. We've served schools and communities in Trelawney, in Westmoreland, in St. Catherine, in Clarendon, just really all over, and in Trelawney. And so we are the people's nonprofit. And so we go and we ask people for help. We've sponsored 78 students between 2018, 2019. And this year we're starting back up our Just One educational initiative. And it's really focused now on getting 45 students sponsored. So when we go on our June mission trip, we can award these sponsorships. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a lot going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Is this one person? I think we have about 10 Jacquels, man. I don't think this is
it's God and our score team, and we've had amazing supporters, including yourself. Shout out to Andrea. Thank you, Andrea, for your support. You're always there to support us and to share some encouragement with me. And so many people, whenever you do anything, Wayne, your audience is always very generous and very supportive.
Thank you, audience. Oh, that makes my night. That makes my night, because you know what? That's what it's all about, man.
Anonymous, Anonymous, yes.
Anonymous. Oh, condolences to Anonymous. His mom, I heard early this morning, his mom passed.
Oh, wow.
So his mom passed. So condolences to him. You mentioned it. So condolences to Anonymous.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to bring that into your conversation, but as you mentioned,
and it's fine. It's the ebb and flow of life, and it's the process of grief. I'm headed to Jamaica next week because my uncle suddenly passed away, and and that's why legacy is so important. There's so much that's been instilled in us. We are the next generation to carry the torch, to carry this purpose, set it on fire, all that our parents have showed us and imparted into us. So I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jacquel Tucker, we could talk for a week. We could talk for a week, honestly, but I feel like we've covered pretty much, a lot of what we needed to cover. If you will bear with me, Jacquel, I want to play with the technology for a moment, if you don't mind, and see if we can bring in a little bit of your clip that you posted on YouTube. But it's gonna mean me playing with it for a moment here. So bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can pull that off. If it will work, well, right now it's not. So I'm seeing let me see. I'm seeing a blank screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you back on. Where are you? There you go. And go over while you're on. So in terms of, you started the online course now. So is there a situation in which someone could still meet with you in person?
Yes, absolutely. There are some questions that are answered on that landing page that I gave you, that link. And so if they're not answered, or you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me at connect@mypurposeonfire.com. And I'll be able to set up a call with you, send you my link. You can book my calendar, which I had it to drop in drop the link in somewhere. But just send me an email, connect@mypurposeonfire.com. If you have questions, and I would say, if you're not even sure yet what your next step should be, you were thinking about it, it's been on your heart. This is like the year number 10 that it's been on your heart, and you're like, this is year number 10. Certainly, it means something. Or it's year number 7. What's the other year that has huge meaning? Year number 8 for you?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a time to do it. And my goal is to inspire you to get started. And you may feel, I have to do some other things before, and that's well and fine, but I'm here to give you feedback and encouragement. Try to really look at where you are and what's possible for you. I believe that God's giving me I will own this gift. I will own this gift, because I could say, a lot of people come to me and they say, no, I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'll say, okay, just talk. Tell me, everything, your passions, everything, and all this stuff. And when they're done, it's like a patterns form. And I'm like, do you not see it? Do you not see it? I can see it for you. And that's what I help them to carry. Like, I could so see it. How could you not? But it's too close to you sometimes. And when you have people around you who may not have the knowledge to talk to you in a constructive way about your dreams and your goals, it can be challenging to get started. So I'm here to help you do that. If you go to mypurposeonfire.com, on the homepage, there is also a free gift you could download to kind of get started. And I'll add you to my email list, because right now I'm doing a 52-week devotional for this year. And I believe that this is something that you may need in your life.
Okay.
So if you do go and get this free gift on how to jumpstart your Purpose on Fire, your entrepreneurial journey, or get started with your nonprofit, then you'll also be signed up to receive my emails, so that you can be on this journey with me as we walk this weekly devotion out. And it's really focused on growth and entrepreneurship.
Let's take a listen to your clip. I think I got it.
Oh.
The technology might be in my favor right now. So let me go on over to, and here we go. Make this big. Yep, make that big. Put the sound on. Make sure we can hear, and hit play.
Purpose on Fire. If this is the first time you're checking my channel out, I'm Jacquel, and I am a business, brand, sales, and marketing strategist, and I also have my nonprofit. Now, here's what I want to say to you today. Don't sell your gifts for a bowl of soup. Now, y'all remember Esau in the Bible, right? Esau sold his birthright for a bowl of soup. Now, when you really think about it, here is someone that stood to inherit all the land and the authority that comes with it from his parents, right?
Oh,
he stood to gain all of that. And in a moment of weakness, in a moment of lack, he sold this for a bowl of soup. Now, in today's society, that land was probably worth what, millions and millions of dollars.
That's right.
And then a bowl of soup is what, 6, 10.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A little snippet of Miss Jacquel Tucker on YouTube with her podcast. Happy that we could play that snippet. Sorry, you wouldn't be able to hear it unless I shared it on Zoom. But the audience was able to see you in real time there and listen to that little bit about Jacob and Esau as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, go finish listening. That's why I teased you. I wanted to tease you. So you go finish. Subscribe to Jacquel's channel. Subscribe to mine if you haven't as yet. Well, you're at it. But there goes a little snippet of her right there. So I was able to do that. Jacquel, what? We got a minute to wrap up. What you got to say?
Ooh, I know I've said a lot, but I don't know all the people listening and who will end up listening. You know, I can't see you, but God does, and He knows what's in your heart.
Mm-hmm,
okay, it doesn't matter where you're from, what your circumstances look like right now. Keep your eye on this big vision He's giving you right now. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. Habakkuk 2, verse 2, write the vision and make it plain. You know, so you can run with it. Amen. Because the vision has its appointed time, but it starts with writing it down. Even if your situation doesn't look like, maybe I shouldn't think about it yet, write it down. And also keep it to your heart. Be very careful who you share things with, right?
Yes.
Because they're dream killers. And so keep it close to your heart, pray about it, focus on it, keep your eyes on the prize. You know, and one exercise I want you to do is go all the way to the end of this year, get pen and paper out, and write down a testimony that you want to give. Whether it's in your business you've launched, or your business excelling, or your career exploding, or family goals that you have, and for your kids, for yourself, whatever it is, personal goals, write down some really elaborate achievements that may even seem impossible based on your situation. Because at the end of the year, this is what you're going to give God glory for. This is what you're going to pray about through the year. Those are the big dreams you're going to accomplish. And you write them down and say, this is going to happen. And it starts with you believing and then taking action by doing even one small thing to get started. So I encourage you. I mean, the opportunities are there for you. And as long as God is for you, you can get it done. And I don't know you. I can't see you, but I already believe in you. Because you were born and created for a purpose. All right? So God bless you all.
Thank you. And we got Singer Harry saying, big up, Empress Jacquel. All right. And congratulations. Great job. I know you have, Jessica. Thank you. You've subscribed. Oh, Jessica is subscribed to your channel. Thank you. Just look at that.
Thank you, Jessica.
All right. Keith Cole, good to see you. Ija Noah, bless up. Tess Paisley, good to see you. Noeline Thomas, greetings and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody here in the Wayne Hall show right now or watching, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is where we say live and let love. Don't forget, the only way to start at the top is if you're digging a hole. Always look around for that thing around you that you can encourage and support and be grateful. Thank you, Miss Jacquel Tucker. It's been a pleasure as always. You have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to go out of this awesome conversation by playing a song called Greatness by Don Ski. Thank you, Jacquel. Take care.
Thank you.
Hey boy, greatness to follow me. Anywhere me go, me no fear and no enemy. Dog, Jah still a guide me. Blessings to flow for the rest of my life. Greatness to follow me. Anywhere me go, me no fear and no enemy. Dog, Jah still a guide me. Blessings to flow for the rest of my life. Hey, greatness to follow me. Loving on me soul, no so Jah said to me. Still a fight all when them no one see me. Man real like a fire pin. From the ghetto man I cry, now I riches. See we and I smile. Got a huge dream big and a lie. Buy a car and a house that a life. Greatness to follow me. Anywhere me go, me no fear of no enemy.
That's right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to the Wayne Hall Show. Greatness shall follow us for all the 12 months of 2024. All right? Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your night. I'll be back next week. I'm going to have Singer Hyrie on. I'm going to have Patsy Gadsden. The running for office here in Gwinnett County politics season is in full effect. So you're going to see some politicians on the platform in the coming weeks. All right. But in the meantime, in between time, take care. So long. Until next week. See ya and let the greatness follow you. All right.
Me know them wild. Prayer to them one